Oh my god, so the craziest shit ever. So I swear this shit can get crazier and crazier. Woo, where to start? Okay, so my story is that I was working this job and I sang karaoke in the Sacagawea Hotel, and it was killer, and I got some good applauses, and it's like mostly a country night. And so on the way back, I take out Bambi, which was super sad, and I cried all night and puked the next morning. And even though it wasn't really alcohol related, like the deer just jumped out. Who knows? Probably some freakazoids startled the deers. They knew I was driving by. Like, they've been trying to get at me so bad. Anyways, so it was kind of getting in the way of my karaoke career. Smashing. So I'm like, well, I need to get a new vehicle, and plus I need to get a vehicle that I could prop up on my beer truck and like tow or whatever. And it's just time. Like, I was at that job long enough, and blah 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 blah, on and on. It was time to get a new vehicle, so I do. So anyways, like, the deal doesn't go through like the first day. Well, actually it went through at like 5:30, and they closed at 5. So I had to drive my old car back to Missoula that next morning to get, well, it'd be an afternoon before I got insurance, but to get, pick up my car that I have now. And so I had to leave this old Toyota Camry. It was like gold from Axemen from Missoula, originally sold there. I had to leave it like back on the street, kind of, where like Reserve turns into Broadway, it kind of turns, and you've got like, a few car dealerships, smaller ones. And there was like a construction site where they were building these new apartments, and a thrift store retail. No, it's a thrift store, like distribution drop-off center. So it was kind of parked outside their gate. And so then like I call, and this was before like I suddenly like lost my job and had to leave because it was unsafe where I was living. But so I call, and I like arranged to work my Wednesday through Sunday, which I thought I was working, and like, called the like junker person that worked with the courthouse, the police there, and like let her know I was gonna be there on Monday. Called the like thrift store distribution center. They were cool with it. They were on board. It wasn't in the way of anyone's way, and left my phone number with the lady at the courthouse that's in charge of junking or whatever. I was gonna try to call a church there in town to see if they had a family, because it still ran great. It just was smashed in front where I killed the deer. So anyways, so I didn't get like, my whole life turned to chaos, and I had to get out of there, and stuff got a little off track. And I was still like thinking, what am I gonna do with this car? But like missed my chance to get over there, blah, blah, blah. Like, was deprived of my shifts and emptied my account to get this car and the insurance. And like, it's never mind, I can say that on this video. Anyways, why they're fucking with me now. They're fucking with me now so bad. So anyways, my daughter's friend, whose name's Lakota, because he is Lakota, needs a vehicle, and I was like super stoked. Yay! Fuck yeah. Hell yeah, I'd love to like, get that for him. And so I just called the thrift store distribution center, and I never got a call from like the Missoula courthouse or whatever. And so I called the distribution center, and it's not there anymore. And so I'm thinking, yeah, I kind of hid the key, left it there. Maybe somebody just like found the key in the middle console and took off with it. And like, yeah, I'd leave it at that. That seems pretty logical and reasonable. But the oddest thing in the world is that when I just talked to that thrift store distribution center, she was like, it's not there anymore, but there's a really nice Jeep with New York plates there. So, yeah, of course, my mind's going wild. Face recognition not working. Them being not able to identify me, like the background story of everything that's going on. Freakazoid. You're not gonna be able to take my old car, pretend like you're me, dress up like me, cause a fiasco and a wreckage, so that's on camera that it looks like Sally Stearns did something fucking crazy and killed herself. No. New York, a really nice New York plate, Jeep with New York plates. Well, it could be one of the other on sides of things, and I can't speak anymore because they're fucking with me real fucking hard because they don't want me to tell this story. Well, you bitches, you're done. Bye-bye.